All right, so feed your creativity. All right, it's very, very important. Even if you think you don't have it, because my husband doesn't think he's creative, but everybody has creativity inside them. Okay, have you ever met a child that wasn't creative in some form or fashion? Probably not. So that means all of us are born with this creativity inside of us, and just some of us lose it along the way or get it drained from us of sorts, because we've all heard it. We've all heard that artists don't make money until they're dead, or all those false beliefs out there that being creative, like, of some sort, isn't a real job, and none of it's true. Okay, none of it's true. Being creative is just as real of a job as a banker or whatever you want to call a real job. So feed your creativity at least once a week. Make something, write something, sing something just off the top of your head. Just sing random words in a random melody. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what. Feed that creativity. That inner child in you needs it. And the more creativity you put out into the world, then the more creative things that you're going to come up with. And being creative is where the true genius lies. If you mix intelligence with creativity, is where amazing innovations for the world come from. Yeah, that's where they come from. Because being able to come up with new things and imagine things from a different point of view is how people invent things and how people find new and better ways of doing things. So it's really only limited to your imagination and what you can come up with. All right. With what you're trying to succeed, you're going to succeed at better and faster if you can find new and creative ways to accomplish it and to do it, right? Like I was talking about in maybe the last video, maybe the one for that, I don't really remember. If you don't like to exercise, then come up with creative ways to get exercise in. Right now, I'm doing a lot of yard work and home projects and stuff, and let me tell you, in July in Alabama, with the hot and humidity, it's probably the heat index is at least 100 every day. So yeah, that's exercise, getting out there and doing some yard work. And so creative ways to do things. There's new and undiscovered ways to do everything. It's just a matter of being innovative and sitting down and thinking about it and figuring out how to better accomplish things. Okay, and you have it in you. You do. If you, just like I was also talking about, if you don't enjoy doing this or that, come up with a new and creative way to do that. Okay, and the more creative things that you do and the more you feed your creativity, the easier, the faster these ideas are going to come to you. Okay, and creating space. Create space in your head. Okay, create space in your world for these things to come into existence, and they will. So, looping back to scheduling things out, cleaning your area up, creating space. Think white space, because that's where things come into existence, okay, is when there's space for them to exist. So yeah, feed your creativity. Adult coloring books is a thing right now, so sit down and color. That's a form of meditation also, double points. And meditation helps clear your mind, triple points. So, do something at least once a week. Sit down, play with your kids, play with your sister's kids, play with some kind of kids that and or are related to, and it's not weird, Yeah. So they'll show you how to be creative. Sit down and color with them, play a game, do something at least once a week, and you'll be very thankful for it. You won't regret it. Okay, have fun, and it lowers stress, and all sorts of good benefits. All sorts of good benefits.